him how important his bowling successes have been to him, because he wants to contribute to the team. He has grown in those, what's it now, 2 years, I should say, so quickly to be player of the tournament, the Under-19 World Cup, earlier on this year as well, and now
Dates we will be having the task at 2 o'clock and looking at things out there, and hopefully we'll get that rocking and rolling pretty soon. But I mean, from a Pakistan point of view, I mean, they're in a huddle at the moment. Ramiz, you look at the significance of this potential whitewash in an ODI series in South Africa. What will it mean to that team who have had so many changes from a coaching perspective, and there's been a little bit of turbulence around?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've been brilliant because they've gelled together, they've held on together as a unit and have produced the goods out there on the field. I think the social media, and there's so much of scrutiny on Rizwan and Babar, particularly on the entire team, that they've got to win every time, it appears. And so really to gear them after this, after losing the T20, and to produce such a fabulous performance is a big thing. Beating Australia, as Natalie was saying, and then beating South Africa at home, you know, two really good efforts, and then now into Test cricket. And I'm just hoping that they can seal the deal in Test cricket as well, because it's not a bad Test side that Pakistan have got. And pressure will be more on South Africa, because they need to win this to qualify for the final. One Test. I don't know whether South Africa should be aiming to win just one Test, because they can't go out there thinking, well, one we need and the other we can draw, because that draw mentality can kill the effort for you. And so Pakistan need to think big and get their act together now in 5-day cricket.
Yeah, going to be really interesting to see how Pakistan do approach it, as well as South Africa. And of course, one of the key players in that Pakistan team is Naseem Shah, a bowler with immense talent.
Naseem, thanks very much for speaking to us. Tell me how you've enjoyed bowling in South Africa.
So far, so good. Look, the way the result come in our hands, so you know that's what we playing for, and yeah, everyone is enjoying, because the bowling performance is so far. Everyone is trying their best, and you know, different condition, different situations. So yeah, everyone is enjoying.
Yourself, your body, how are you feeling? The rest, how good was that?
It was good because we won, you know, 2 games back to back, and now after that rest, so we are prepared for the third game, and yeah, like everyone is ready and excited for the third game.
And looking forward to playing here at Wanderers. What do you know about the Wanderers?
But you know, one-day cricket is all about discipline. You have to bowl, you know, always you have to be disciplined, and I think we will try to bowl our best. And you know, sometime if you think about condition like, you know, high score runs in this thing, if you're in your mind, then you can't bowl that, you know, what you want. But yeah, we'll try to bowl the right area and right length, and I think the variation will be important here, because the boundary is also small.
And pace and bounce too.
Obviously, yeah. In South Africa, you know, we heard about South Africa always this bouncy wicket, but this time I believe the pitches was not that what we was expecting. But yeah, you have to adjust as a fast bowler everywhere, any condition you have to adjust. So yeah, everyone is adjusting and enjoying.
All the best today.
Thank you so much.
Oh man, always so exciting watching Naseem Shah bowl, so much Shaheen Shah Afridi. They end up having a really good opening partnership, and he's a bowler. I mean, I know Chris was speaking lyrical about him now, Natalie, but a bowler that has so much quality within his ranks and still so young.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw a bit of him in the PSL actually, and I was really impressed with how he went about his business in the PSL. He can also do a little something with a bat too, so he offers you quite a lot, and he's got a lot of confidence behind him already, and I think it helps obviously when you're bowling with the likes of Shaheen Shah Afridi as well. It helps you a lot. Haris Rauf may not have picked up a wicket yet on the tour, but you're bowling in such a tight unit and such a good one as well. I love the links that he used, and he never backed down to anybody, even someone like Heinrich Klaasen, who was going at him all the time.
Yeah, the good thing about this Pakistan pace bowling attack is that they're all wicket takers. So that's the other advantage. So you've got Naseem Shah as a lovely out-swinging bowler. Then you've got Shaheen Afridi, who can bowl the Yorkers, and his performance in the last game in the middle phase of the innings was critical, because he picked up 3 or 4 wickets in that phase. Game in the middle phase of the innings was critical, because he picked up 3 or 4 wickets in that phase that crippled South Africa's progress. And then full of variations and at pace.
I mean, to face these sort of guys, Chris, no doubt is a massive challenge for any batter. But I mean, when they're on form, when you speak of Shaheen Shah Afridi, when you speak of Naseem Shah, and even the spinners that come in the middle overs, always so tricky.
Well, I think that's the thing, hit the nail on the head there. There's nowhere to hide as a batter. And you've got that three-pace bowling attack that you've got, and when the two spinners coming in that are controlling that middle order and bamboozling South African batters with their pace and flight, it's so difficult to get away from as a batter. So to hide at the moment, because these guys, yes, they lost the T20s, but in one-day cricket, they're showing exactly why they are so good in this format, and they're a class act. And like I say, nowhere to hide. There's pace, 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 and then you've got two mystery spinners. So, look, they're a very well-rounded bowling unit, and they showed why they've won the first two.
What makes mystery spinners such an enigma, Ramiz, for batters that maybe don't come from countries where you produce a lot of mystery spinners? What makes it so tough?
You are trying to read them off the surface, you're done, because then you can't be on the front foot or use your feet. So you're killing two options as a batter. What you need to do is to make sure that you read them off the hand. And Abra, well, he's pretty tough because he doesn't spin the ball a lot. His temperament is rock solid as well.
What stood out for me watching from the outside is how good he is at changing his flight. Yeah. The South African batters are almost playing him off the back foot, where if they knew him a bit better, but they're probably coming down the wicket, maybe playing off the front foot. So the change of flight, and as you say, not the biggest of turners, but just that variation of flight and pace. He'll go flatter, he'll go slower, and absolutely bamboozling the South African batters. He's an absolute genius on wickets that aren't giving him much.
And it becomes that mental battle now. I mean, Ramiz is touching on watching it from the hand. All of a sudden, a batter can get into a mode of watch it from the hand, watch it from the hand, don't make a mistake. And that you almost against the ropes in that particular situation.
Especially when you're under pressure. South Africa were under pressure when they started that innings because of the amount of runs that Pakistan had put on the board. So somebody like a Heinrich Clark, he used his experience for one. He's grown as a batter who can play spin well. Obviously, with his time in the IPL has helped him out a lot, and certainly his time around the world too. But Heinrich has learned a way of approaching a game where he can still be attacking but also then not give his wicket away. I know, Chris Morris, you enjoy the way he approaches the game, you know him very well, but what he's learned about his game, facing spin over the years, is unbelievable.
Yeah, look, and that's what you have to be doing with a guy like him. What blows my mind about Classy specifically is how he can hit a full ball off the back foot. The way he dispatches you, and it doesn't just go over the boundary, he hits an absolute mile. And the way he played the other night, he timed his innings perfectly. If he had someone batting, but if we can get 100 off the last 10 overs, we're definitely in here. We just need someone to bat with him. So I think the guys that got themselves out a little bit disappointed, you can look back at that and go, if we just stuck with Heinrich, the way he was playing, look to rotate every single ball with maybe one or two boundaries in the over, you're getting close. It's impossible to stop.